Let's go. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Amherst Gym here on Zaleski Sports. We got coverage for you guys of women's high school basketball between Shiocton and Amherst. Good evening, folks. Brendan Retzloff, joined alongside my partner and producer, Katie Lecton. Always appreciate the help and the work. But we have a good one for you guys here tonight between the Falcons and the Chiefs. The Falcons are 3-2 overall. The Chiefs are 2-3 overall. And the Falcons are looking to go to 2-0 here in the Central Wisconsin Conference, led by head coach Brandon Trebetowski. And the leading scorer for this Falcons team is Scout Spignoni. She has been averaging a total of 16.7 points per game, shooting 16 for 27 field goals this season in the first 5 games of the year. And then following her is Tatum Maves, number 22, averaging 7.3 points per game, shooting the best three-point percentage on the floor for the Amherst Falcons. This team, they came off of a big win this past Friday against WIAA Fremont, winning it 61-40. As for the Shiocton Chiefs, who are 2-3, they're 0-1 here in the Central Wisconsin Conference, led by head coach Eric Schmidt. Their top scorer on this team is Kendall Stingle. She is averaging 10.6 points a game, also for 5 rebounds and 2.8 assists. She's had some pretty good statistics overall for this team. The Chiefs, they average 42.2 points per game. And they end up giving up an average of 51.8 per game. So key thing for the Chiefs here in this game is to play defense in the times where it matters, but especially to just come out firing all cylinders in the first half. Their last game that they played was December 6th against O'Connell. They won their game 55-50, and both these teams coming off of big wins, so looking to extend their winning streaks to 2 games. Who will take home the victory here tonight in Amherst? We'll find out in just a couple of hours. We'll be right back on Zaleski Sports.
For construction, the focus is on building something great. Find a personable experience that understands your needs, followed by a customized interior and exterior design. Our project managers, carpenters, and designers on site are hard at work with only one goal in mind: building you the home of your dreams. When you're ready to build your new forever home, look to Blanker Construction, your custom home builder serving all of Central Wisconsin. Find your inspiration online at blankerco.com or stop in on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point. Build something great with Blanker Construction.
What Heartland Farms is a large potato and vegetable operation. Who Heartland Farms is a group of hardworking, dedicated people who have a common vision.
Heartland Farms is an accumulation of individuals who came from family farm backgrounds, grew up on family farms, and now have come together as one larger team to own and manage a much larger farm enterprise.
For years, our Stone Innovations customers told us they love our countertops, but only wanted to deal with one company for their entire kitchen project. Well, we've heard you. So now Stone Innovations can give you a brand new kitchen with the same high quality products, selection, expertise we've been giving you for years. And now we can give you that brand new kitchen in just 1 week. After sitting down with our designers, picking out cabinets, countertops, and flooring, it will only take us 1 week to install everything. Stone Innovations, new kitchens in just 1 week.
Gonna cover the sound of the game.
Reclaim the visiting Shiocton Chiefs and our very own Amherst Falcons. We would like to give a special welcome for our guests from Shiocton to their parents, administration, and their fans. We appreciate your efforts in supporting the team and for traveling to join us here this evening. Amherst High School, the WIAA require good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators in all education-based student scholastic events. We request your cooperation and support of the participants and officials in a positive manner. Now, for those who are able, we ask that you please rise and move your hats as we honor America with singing of our national anthem by Addison Laffler, Ava Krenzbach, and Casey Warabuski.
And we are back, everybody. Just about to introduce the starting lineups here for tonight's game between the Chiefs and the Falcons. And no, this is not the Kansas City Chiefs and the Atlanta Falcons. This is the Amherst Falcons and the Shiocton Chiefs. As for the starters, we're going to start with the starting lineup of Shiocton. Starting at number 20, number 20, Kendall Stingle. She is a senior, 5'7", and then number 12, Abigail Daniels. Number 30, Alexis Garcia, and number 14, Haley Adfelt, and number 10, Cheyenne Singler. And now it's time for the starting lineup for the home team, the Amherst Falcons. The senior, number 2, Sydney Schulist. Then we got number 10, Peyton Jastromski. At number 14, another senior, Haley Pesky. She had a big game last Friday. And then number 22, we got Tatum Maves. And then the junior, rounding up the starting 5, number 32, Scout Spadoni. Head coaches of each squad, Brandon Trepetowski for the Falcons and for the Chiefs, Eric Schmidt. Just about to tip things off here in Amherst Gym. We thank the pep band for playing their incredible tunes, and also the 3 ladies who sung the national anthem. We thank you for that. And now we are just about to tip things off. And this tip-off will be between Spadoni and Autumn Taylor. Central Wisconsin Conference matchup. Gonna be a big one. One team looking to go 2-0 in conference. One team trying to even things up at 100, and a travel violation called right away on Tatum Maves. Stingle bringing it up the court for the Falcons. Covering the 3 ball. Just a little too much power there coming from Abigail Daniels. Maves up to the key. Looking for some options here with Jastromski. Back over to Schulist. Pesky. Oh, inside, intercepted. That was by Kylie Dorn. Bringing it inside. Over to the key. Off the glass. No good. Rebound for Pesky. Jastrzomski. Setting it back up. Maves. Outside. Schulist. Couple of dribbles on the inside trying to set up a play here. Maves kicking it back out. Jastrzomski, the shot fake. Back up with the left. No good. Scott Spadoni with the rebound. Not going to go. Spadoni looking for a spadoosh. Stingley, that looked like it was going to be intercepted. And now a traveling call is going to be made. Kylie Dorn took a couple of steps. 16:30 to go here in the first half. Tatum Maves. Couple of dribbles over to Schulist. Schulist called for a double dribble. Officials tonight, they are not going to take, or they will keep blowing that whistle, it seems like. So, got to be careful on both ends of the ball, whether it's fouls or just regular violations. And that's going to be a bucket there coming from Stingle. Top scorer on this Shiocton team. And another travel called. Once again on Tatum Maves. That's her second travel already in this one. Yeah, if you're Coach Trebetowski, maybe just tell your girls to slow things down just a little bit. Being a little bit careless with the ball. Gotta start taking care of the ball a little more. Up with the left. No good. Back up and in is Kylie Dorn's layup. It's 4-0 Shiocton. Tatum Maves being guarded by Alexis Garcia. We're seeing some good defense here from the Chiefs. Spadoni driving inside, and another travel is called. Give or take on that one. That could have been a foul on Stingle, but they called it a travel on Spadoni. Garcia up the court. And another travel is called. I don't think I've ever called this many travels within the first 2 minutes and 44 seconds of a game. I think that was travel number 6 of the game already. Just got to be a little more careful when you're holding the basketball. Great passer from Schulist over to Spadoni, but they're going to call another travel. The refs like to blow the whistle on the travel. That's what I'm learning today. Wow. It was a great pass there coming from Schulist, but Spadoni did take an extra step. The 3 ball, no good. Schulist with the rebound. To Pesky, back to Maves. Trying to make things go a little fast. Jastrzomski back up, and a foul is going to be called. Blocking foul. This is going to be called on Kylie Dorn. So Jastrzomski, she's going to have 2 shots at the line. Try to get Amherst on the board. First one, right through the net. Today's game is sponsored by Fleet Farm. Get crazy low pricing on toys at Fleet Farm. Going on right now. Save up to 50% on all toys, including top toy brands like Barbie, Melissa and Doug, Lego, and Nerf. Don't forget, you'll always get the lowest prices with the Fleet Farm price match guarantee. See our store at fleetfarm.com for details. Spadoni now going to be at the line. Top scorer for this team makes the first one.
And for the Chiefs, number 35, Blair Collar.
4-2 is our score, 14-40 to go in the first half. Spadoni. Spadoosh. Garcia gonna dribble this one up the court. A little double coverage on the offensive end by the Chiefs. And a rebound there coming from Claire Collar, and she also gets the basket to go. Maves mishandles the ball a little bit, passing it over to Ostromsky. Got to be careful with the ball here. And that one's going to bounce right off of her foot and go out of bounds. Got to minimize on the turnovers here. If you're either side, the 3 ball from Stingle, not going to go. Garcia setting up the play. From the free throw line, that was Abigail Daniels. No good. Ostromsky, Schulist, had a chance to take a shot. Takes a more difficult shot. Spadoni with the board, up and in. Very easy for a Spadoni Spadoosh. Stingle setting a screen for Garcia. Garcia, a shot fake. Almost turned the ball over there off of Daniels' pass. Daniels up and over, no good. Or that was Collar, excuse me.
Fouls on number 10, Ostromsky, that's her first, team first. And for the Falcons, for the first time tonight, number 11, Sarah Breed.
Sarah Breed is now in the game for Peyton Ostromsky. Garcia, pass inside to Collar, not gonna go. And officials call a very quick jump ball there.
Jump ball stays with the Chiefs. Checking in for the Chiefs, number 10, Cheyenne Singler.
And coming out of the game is Garcia, and now into the game for the Chiefs is Cheyenne Singler. Daniels around to the key. Single for 3. In and out. No good. Another rebound for Scout Spadoni. Breed up and across the defense of Cheyenne Singler. Very well done. Picked off by Tatum Maves. Maves driving up. They're going to call a blocking foul on this one. Eric Schmidt is livid out there right now. He wanted a charge on Maves, but not going to get it. So Maves is going to have 2 shots here at the line. 7-6 our score. 12:54 left here in the first half. First one goes for Maves, 8-6. Today's game is sponsored by Bootleggers. Bootleggers in Amherst Junction is your perfect combination of great food and a great atmosphere. Browse through the wide selection of food and drink options and enjoy the best pizza around. At Bootleggers in Amherst Junction, it's what dinner is for. Capiche? And they call an offensive foul there on Autumn Taylor. Already 4 fouls now for the Shiocton Chiefs. Sydney Schulis passing this one in. To Maves, a little full court press here. Coming from Shiocton. Maves got to get the ball off. Got to get the ball past half court. Lots of confusion there. And they call an over and back violation. Maves up the floor. Schulist. Ball kind of goes off of her leg. And they're going to call it another foul here on Shiocton. I believe that was number 10 in Cheyenne Singler, who came off the bench. Already 5 fouls for Shiocton. 2 more fouls, and Amherst is in bonus. Ostromsky, Spadoni back in. A little shaky of a pass there to Presley Furcus. A scary looking pass, but Spadoni with a great catch And the layup off the glass. Up and in. 10-6. Amherst on top. Stingle. Foul, they're going to call it on the floor.
Fouls on number 4, Preston Fergus. That's her first, team second.
Foul there on Furcus. That's going to be her first of the game. Team second for Amherst. Not much to worry for foul trouble-wise. For 3, Stingle. Not going to go, but the rebound for Davis. Up, and that doesn't go. And Spadoni gets the rebound, and another foul is going to be called. This one is on Autumn Taylor. And Autumn Taylor is already in foul trouble. She's got 2 fouls in this game.
Number 32, Sydney Ritchie.
Sydney Ritchie now comes into the game for Taylor after her second foul. That pass, speaking of Ritchie, she gets the turnover, pickoff, and up and over Davis, no good. 35 tries to bring it up, and Spadoni gets a board, and there's a big shove into the ground. I think they're going to call another foul on. Oh, they're going to call the foul on Spadoni here. I think the foul, though, if the foul's on Spadoni, why is Spadoni shooting free throws? There must have been some miscommunication. I think the foul might have been on Sydney Ritchie there. And that's already Shiocton's 7th foul, which gives Amherst the bonus with 11 minutes and 40 seconds left in the first half. And falling over there was Singler. It's like a big tumble. And they're going to call that foul on Tatum Maves. These refs have blown the whistle about 50 times tonight. And no, that is not an exaggeration. Single for 3, no good. Rebound for Singler. Stingle again at the top of the key. Not going to fall. Singler, probably going to be a travel. People don't call it travel much when the player's on the ground like that looking for a pass, but with the amount of times the refs have blown the whistle, they're absolutely going to call that a travel. 10-6 our score, 11-13 to go in the first half. Today's game is sponsored by Par 4. Immerse yourself in authentic dining bistro in at Par 4 Bistro in WIAA. Sandwiches, soups, brick oven pizzas, kids options, and awarded chef signature local favorites. Wednesday trivia at 7 p.m. Free to play. For a night out, a family meal, or just dinner for 2, come to Par 4 Bistro on Highway 54 in WIAA. Stingle over to Singler. To Ritchie. Stingle wide open again, trying to bring it up, using her right hand on the left side of the board. No good. And there's going to be another turnover called. We got a pretty competitive game here tonight. Whistle is blown many, many times. And Haley Pesky was wide open on the outside. If Jastrzomski was able to find her there, I think Amherst would have had a pretty good look. And that's another foul on Shiocton. That should mean that there's free throws coming here. I don't know why they were going to throw it in. Olivia Davis is now in the game for Haley Pesky. Try to substitute in the bigs to get more rebounds off of the glass for Amherst. The first one goes for Sarah Breed. 11-6. She follows a very good rhythm when it comes to her free throws, and she sinks both of them. And that's probably the reason why she's making them. Garcia's also back in the game. Maves with the steal. And Singler gets there very quickly. And now she's coming up limping a little bit. That was a very good effort on the defensive end by Singler. But it's going to cost her to go back to the bench for a little bit.
Number 3, Destiny Manat.
Substitution coming in for the Chiefs is number 3, Destiny Monette. Tatum Maves inside. What a good pass over to Jastrzomski. When you're able to feed the ball just like that, you are a tough team to stop. 14-6 Amherst after falling behind 4-0 in this one. Trying to steal it, Jastrzomski. Not going to do it. Up and to shoot it, and a foul is going to be called on Haley Pesky.
Fouls on number 14, Haley Pesky, her first.
4 team fouls here for Amherst, but shooting 2 is going to be Sydney Ritchie for Shiocton. And the first one, that's forgettable. Move on from something like that. Refocus your mind. Focus on the ball going through the net. And that's going to be strong off the back iron. Pesky to Breed. Driving it around. No travel called. I'm very surprised. Especially the way the refs have been blowing the whistle, and they blow a whistle on a foul this time. And the foul is going to be on Garcia. Shiocton's already at 9 fouls in this game. One more, and Amherst is in the double bonus to shoot 2 free throws. Jastrzomski, little low off the front iron, no good. Today's game is sponsored by AG Country. AG Country Farm Credit Services is a farm-owned co-op offering a wide array of custom financing and financial services. From loans and leases to crop insurance and tax and records, they have you covered. Contact AG Country in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, or Medford. Davis back up. That's good for Ritchie. 14-8's our score. Breed. Jastrzomski inside. Pesky off the glass. Good. 16-8. And timeout's going to be taken by Eric Schmidt and Shiocton. That will lead us to our first commercial break of this one. We'll be right back on Zaleski Sports.
When the last thing you need to happen does. One of our 16 mobile service trucks from Sherrill Tire and Service Center can keep you rolling and growing. Sherrill Tire and Service Center, your locally owned farm tire specialist.
Sherrill Tire and Service, keep growing and rolling with us.
Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Welcome back, everybody. Our score 16-8. Amherst Falcons on top of the Shiocton Chiefs here in the Central Wisconsin Conference matchup. The Falcons, they're 1-0 in conference play after their win last week against WIAA Fremont. And Shiocton still looking for their first win in conference play. 8:57 to go in the half. Garcia. Amherst is playing some outstanding defense too. And they're going to call a double dribble violation on Shiocton. So once again, another turnover leads to another Amherst possession. Lots of turnovers in this game. That has been the story. Breed. Schulist. Schulist is going to be called for a travel. And Schulist can't believe that there was a travel that was called on her. She tried to hold down that pivot foot, but it must have moved just the slightest to get the attention of the referee. And the referee all of a sudden gets in front of one of the players. And Stingle, and almost breaking ankles. Almost broke her own ankles, too. And they're going to call that one out of bounds. Amherst is going to take the ball back. As Stingle almost made Sarah Breed fall over, and she almost made herself fall over. Breed. Double coverage on her. Playing a zone defense. Shiocton. And they're going to call a foul there on Destiny Monnet. So that's going to lead to 2 free throws here. And Schulist is going to be shooting 2. First one is good, right through the net. 17-8. Kylie Dorn coming back into the game for Claire Collar. For Shiocton. Schulist gets the second to go. 10-point lead for Amherst. Stingle looks a little gimpy, but she's still playing very aggressively. A little too aggressive, as Davis was able to get the steal off the turnover. Breed moving the ball around. Schulist picks up dribble, got to pass it. Inside was Tatum Maves pass to Spadoni. Little too far, out of bounds. 7:44 to go here in the first half. Yes, this matchup we have right now between Stingle and Breed is a pretty key one for Amherst in the defense, and Sarah Breed's doing an outstanding job keeping Kendall Stingle in check right now. Schulist on Davis here for 3. No good, trying to get the rebound, tossing it back in, and that's going to be Davis getting that one. Playing it quick. Schulist wanted to get it to Spadoni. Spadoni with a great reception off of the assist from Tatum Maves. And it's now 20-8. Daniels. Schulist with the defense. They're going to call it a blocking foul on Sydney Schulist. Pesky's coming back into the game for Olivia Davis. As she got a few pretty good steals in this one. Difficult pass in there from Stingle, and that's going to go off of one of the Shiocton players out of bounds. So Amherst is going to take over, and they're going back to that half-court press as they kind of back off a little bit. Pesky getting double covered, so that means another player's open. And that's the advantage you got to take from the zone. And that's going to be an over and a back.
Alexis Garcia back in for the Chiefs. There's a Strumsky back in for the Falcons.
Sydney Shula is coming out of the game. And Peyton Jastrzomski, she is back in for Amherst. Singler's also back into the game for Shiocton. Passing it back over to the outside to Stingle, and she gets covered by 2 players. And the foul here might be on Breed. They'll actually call the foul on Tatum Maves, so that's her second foul of the game. And timeout for a player tying their shoe. You would assume Maves is going to come out of the game with 2 fouls. Yes, and Cindy Schulist is back in. She only has the 1 foul. Don't want to get one of your best players into foul trouble. So wide open shot here from Stingle, and that's going to fall. 20-10. 6:10 to play here in the first half. Schulist had a lane to drive through. Surprised she didn't take it. And falling right over is Jastrzomski. No foul is going to be called. They're going to call it travel. And that is the 53rd travel called in this game, I want to say. Kendall Stingle with 3 Amherst Falcons on her, which leads an open Garcia. Was that a 3? I think they did call it a 3. And more players fall onto the floor as Stingle and Jastrzomski fall. Schulis back over to Jastrzomski. She's having a very difficult time finding and handling the basketball. As I call it, jump ball, when it almost looked like no one had possession of it. Things are getting a little sloppy on the offensive end for Amherst. Try to change up the offense a little bit. The possession arrow was with the Falcons, so the possession arrow is going to go back to Shiocton next time there's a jump ball. And Pesky, she's going quick with it. Bodies fall to the floor. That pass is going to go out of bounds from Sydney Ritchie. Lots of scrums are going on the floor right now. Here on this pretty recently carved gym floor, or paved down, sanded down. It's taking a beating tonight. Jastrzomski thought about a 3. Pesky, Tatum Maves. That ball gets tipped by Garcia. And the defense here from Shiocton, pretty good. Spadoni driving in the lane. And they're going to call a blocking foul on Ritchie. So Spadoni's going to have 2 shots at the line. Spadoni is playing very aggressively once she gets the ball, and she's taking advantage of it because this Shiocton team is already in foul trouble. As the first one goes off the back iron, no good. Spadoni only with 4 points in this half. Gets the second one to go. 21-12. Garcia. Pass gets stolen by Breed. Over to Jastrzomski. And then touching it out of bounds. It's going to stay with Amherst. Today's game is sponsored by Mutual of Wausau. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. Jastrzomski throwing it in. And they're going to call that a 5-second violation. Actually, they might have called that a foul. They called an offensive foul on Scout Spadoni. Stingle going off of the screen there from Ritchie. And another foul is going to be called. Haley Pesky with the foul, probably going to come out of the game. That's her second. And Olivia Davis checking back in. And we got another substitution being made. Schulist coming into the game for Sarah Breed. Stingle's first shot at the line. Good. 21-13. is our score. 4 minutes, 26 seconds to go here in the first half. Second one from Stingle, up and good. We had a football score between two teams with NFL last names, Chiefs and Falcons. Pass from Schulis to Davis. Davis off the front iron, no good. Had a very good looking opportunity. Stingle charging right through, and they're going to call a blocking foul. And that one might have been on Maves, which would be our third. That is a pretty big foul there in this game for Tatum Maves. That's probably going to take her out for the rest of the half. Once you get 5 fouls, you're done, and she's at 3. Stingle misses the first free throw. Many substitutions just made by Shiocton as Stingle's second free throw. And the student section of Amherst yelling loud and proud to miss that free throw as that happens. Still 21-14. Jastrzomski. Great defense being played there by Stingle. Back up top to Schulist. Off of the foot. And Stingle has the chance to get another board. Or score. No good. And another foul is going to be called. This one's on Sarah Breed. And this is back-to-back possessions where Kendall Stingle gets 2 free throws. Gets that one to fall. So she got her first 2 to go. Then on the second pair, she missed them both. And on this one, she makes the first. Let's see what she does with the second here with 3:39 to go. Here in the first half, 21-15. Amherst Falcons on top. That one's going to be a little strong. Off the back iron. The way the refs have been whistling today, I thought that is going to be a jump ball. But now there's another foul in this one. Stingle, that's her third foul of the game, and that's probably going to take her out for the rest of the half. That's a really big foul there. So as Amherst loses one of their best players for likely the rest of the half, and Shiocton loses their best player for the rest of the half, we'll see how the rest of this 3 minutes and 33 seconds plays. First one for Sarah Breed falls, so now we got 22-15. Today's game is sponsored by Roberts Physical Therapy. Running can be hard on your body, whether you're training for marathons, competitive runs, or just for daily exercise. Turn to Roberts Physical Therapy to get moving. Keep moving and enjoy life on the run. Roberts Physical Therapy with locations in Amherst, Plainfield, and Wisconsin Rapids. Breed got the second free throw to go, so now it's 23-15. And Coach Schmidt wants to call another timeout here in this one. So 3 minutes, 24 seconds left. 23-15, Falcons on top. We'll be right back on Zaleski Sports.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium, company paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
We said we're growing, and we are. Come join the Crystal Finishing family. We're looking for experienced industrial maintenance mechanics, CNC fabricators, all driver positions for our freight team, as well as skilled and general production. We know the importance of a work and life balance. Our shift options and flexible schedules set us apart. Our pay ranges from $17 to $43 per hour depending on your skill level. We're proud to be a family-owned company that is committed to our community, team members, and the growth of our business. Call or jump on our website to learn more.
Welcome back to Amherst Falcons basketball here on Zaleski Sports. Brendan Retzloff joined alongside producer Kay Lecton, and we appreciate you guys for tuning in. We had a good one going, 23-15 our score. Lots of whistles have been blown, and once again, as I say that, whistle gets blown by a referee. 3:18 to go here in the first half. Falcons on top, 23-15 over the Chiefs. Daniels is now into the game for Shiocton. Singler, no good. That's going to be an air ball. And the Amherst student section is going to be chanting air ball all day. Jastrzomski into Breed playing point. Trying to pick that one off was Garcia, and she read that one like a hawk. Jastrzomski to inbound this one. To Breed. Furcus is also into the game for Amherst. Big lineup in right now for Amherst. Mishandling the ball there was Jastrzomski. She's turned the ball over a few times tonight. Got to be more careful with it. Garcia playing a point, dribbling around. And since both of these teams lost like two of their biggest players, it's going to be pretty tough to score. But speaking of that, Claire Collar, she got that one to go, so now it's 23-17. Garcia almost reads it again. Furcus, jump shot. Going to be a little short. Garcia over to Singler. Singler from the free throw line. The J, no good. Spadoni with the board. Passing to Breed. Jastrzomski driving inside, and another turnover from Jastrzomski. But that was really good defense there, coming from Abigail Daniels. She kind of just like flew in out of nowhere to steal that ball from her. Daniels for three, no good. Furcus can dribble. She almost forgot that she could dribble there. 1:22 to go here in the first half. Davis. Back outside to Breed. And a travel gets called. I was just about to say something about how they haven't blown the whistle for a travel that much. But now they're kind of doing it again. Davis. Singler. Passing it into the defense of Spadoni. No good. And Jastrzomski falling over, and I don't know how long it was going to take for the refs to blow the whistle on that jump ball. But the possession arrow is going to go to the Falcons on that jump ball. 53.2 seconds to play here in the first half. Once again, Garcia is reading that first pass on the offense of Amherst, and the ball is all over the floor. And they're going to call another jump ball. Eric Schmidt wanted to call a timeout, but I don't think a team had possession of the ball whatsoever. So possession arrow going to stick with the Chiefs as they get the offensive possession here, and they can hold this one on to take the last shot. Garcia dribbling around the screen. They might call a moving screen here. I would not be surprised. And it's actually a pushing foul on Jastrzomski as she pushed the player who is setting the screen, which was Kylie Dorn. So Dorn, she's going to be shooting the free throws. First one, no good off the back iron. Lots of turnovers we've had in this one. That one's going to go off the back iron, almost goes out of bounds. Trying to call for another jump ball, and they do call a jump ball on it. So Amherst, they get the possession arrow with them, and we've had 3 jump balls in the past 35 seconds. Jastrzomski probably going to take the last shot. If she passes right, she goes left this time. She has been passing that ball into the defense of Garcia 9 times out of 10, and Garcia has just been reading it every single time. Got to change things up on the offense a little bit. And she's just turned over the ball a little too many times. That's going to go off the feet of Stingler. And another jump ball. That's 4 jump balls in the last 50 seconds of time played. 10.4 seconds to go in the half. Davis going to pass it in. As she gets it in, Singler. Back over, Spadoni picks it off. Jastrzomski from half court, not even close. There was plenty of time left to get a pass off there, but what a defensive matchup we got going. Lots of turnovers, but defense has been the main factor in this one. Our score at half, Amherst Falcons up 23 to the Shiocton Chiefs, who have 17. We will be right back on Zaleski Sports.
Don't let pain or mobility issues keep you from enjoying life. Let our physical therapy doctors and our staff at Roberts Physical Therapy help you recover your ability to move easily and live free of aches and pains, providing effective individual treatment plans. Whether you're experiencing problems with balance and mobility, you're experiencing pain in your low back, or you're dealing with any other physical challenges, we'll take care of you. For more information on how we can service your needs, contact us today.
Bootleggers in Amherst Junction brings a great atmosphere with a full menu of delicious burgers, sandwiches, and dinner options along with Friday and Saturday weekly specials. Bootleggers offers up a great variety of pizza along with a relaxing, unique Bootleggers feel both inside and out. Make dinner simple tonight and leave the cooking to Bootleggers on Highway Q in Amherst Junction. Stop in or call ahead 715-824-2929. That's Bootleggers. It's what's for dinner. Capiche?
The International Bank of Amherst is your personal independent community bank. For over 125 years, customers and friends from all throughout central Wisconsin have known that the International Bank of Amherst has been in the same place with the same great smile. Checking, savings, mobile banking, and providing you the loans you need to make your dreams a reality. It's always the International Bank of Amherst by your side. Come see the difference this local independent community bank can provide for you. Located right on Main Street in downtown Amherst.
Member FDIC.
Mid-State Technical College. You belong here. Start your classes and get your degree right here, or transfer to your 4-year.
Mid-State Technical College. You belong here. In person at 4 convenient campuses, online or a hybrid.
Mid-State Technical College. You belong here for your Career Accelerator Certificate, a quick way to get ahead in your career.
Mid-State Technical College. You belong here. Register to start this spring.
Get started at mstc.edu.
Mid-State Technical College. You belong here.
You know better when you see it.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
But sometimes it's a little harder to tell what better looks like, and you could use a little help.
Thanks, Mom.
Security Health Plan. Everything you need in a health plan. Everything you'd expect from a good neighbor.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
Welcome back, everybody. Getting close to kickoff second half action here in Amherst. Just want to touch on a few statistics here. In the first half of the game, leading scorer for Amherst is Skylar Spadoni. She had 9 points in this one. She went 3 for 5 on her free throws. Free throws have been a key factor in this one for Amherst. They've been able to convert 9 for 12 at the line. So pretty impressive numbers overall from then. And then as for the Shiocton Chiefs, the leading scorer on their team is Kendall Stingle. As expected, she does have 3 fouls in this game, though. So foul trouble might be a big thing here for Eric Schmidt and his Shiocton Chiefs. But Stingle, she has 9 points in this game as well. So both of the leading scorers at an even amount of points on the board. But Amherst is up 23-17. Whistle blew so many times in this first half. Keys in the second half for this team, for Brandon Trebetowski and his team. He's telling them to take care of the ball a lot more. Just so many turnovers there coming from Amherst. So many that I kind of lost track of the count. Same thing for Shiocton, too. Take care of the ball more. Eric Schmidt's probably telling them the exact same thing. I think we're going to see a pretty cleaner second half. That's just me personally. Things could get a lot more aggressive, but since you got a few players in foul trouble on both ends, I'm going to guess that teams are going to take care of the ball a lot more. And one of them who is in foul trouble is Tatum Maves, and she's going to start out here in the second half. Spadoni up with the left. There it goes. Spadoni Spadoosh. Spadoosh off the glass. Stingle up over with the right. Gets that layup to go. Very easy right down the lane. So both players with 3 fouls on both ends are in starting the second half. Pesky trying to get up and over, and they're going to call a travel on Pesky as the defense from Autumn Taylor. It's just a little too much for Pesky to try to get around. When you got a big body surrounding you, it's tough to get yourself up and stand up in the paint. And they call another travel. So it kind of looks like the first half all over again, or at least the beginning of it. Stingle into Garcia. Good feed. No good. Taylor up. No good. Pesky gets the rebound. Fighting for it. And Amherst is going to take over the offensive possession. Jastrzomski. A few dribbles. Maves runs a little fly route around the court, trying to get herself open. Schulist wide open on that right side. Trying to feed it inside. Pesky. Tough shot. Off the glass, no good. And they're going to call a blocking foul here on Jastrzomski, as Stingle kind of just drove right by her. So Jastrzomski, she now has 3 fouls in this one. So Maves and Jastrzomski are in foul trouble, and Stingle's in foul trouble for Shiocton. Stingle with a bullet pass over to Taylor. Garcia throwing it granny style. And there is going to be another shooting foul, and I think that is Schulist. Are they not going to call this one a shooting foul? The officials go over it, and they're going to say it's on the floor. So Kendall Stingle to pass it in to Garcia. Schulis playing just straight up defense on Stingle. And then that was Maves with the great block there. And Eric Schmidt wanted a double dribble call there on Tatum Maves. Not going to get it. Maves runs the fly route again. Could have been open for the three. Thought about it for a second. Jastrzomski missing that pass. I think it went off of Stingle there. Because this ball is going to stay on Amherst's side. 15:44 to go in this one. The pass right into Pesky. No good. Tries to get her board. Spadoni with the board. The rejection from Taylor. Wow. And Stingle, the drive and the layup. Make it a 4-point game. And Garcia again, just reading one of the players passing the basketball as she gets her hand on the ball again. Tatum Maves. 3 fouls in this one. Spadoni rejected by Taylor again. She wanted a foul on that one. She couldn't believe the whistle wasn't blown by the official. For as many times as they have blown the whistles today, I cannot disagree with her. A weird looking pass inside. Maves for 3. Off the front iron, no good. Schulis and Taylor fight for it. Or that is actually Pesky and Taylor fighting for it. And they're going to call a jump ball, possession arrow with Shiocton. Davis into the game. Over to Taylor. Davis from the outside corner, no good. Schulis almost got that ball stolen from Taylor. Almost got ran over too, that would have hurt. Breed, Pesky. Not communicating properly with Schulis there. Schulis went inside. Pesky wanted her to stay on the outside and passed that one out of bounds. Just got to take care of the ball more. That's what I would be telling my offense if I was Brandon Trepetowski. And they're going to call a blocking foul here on Pesky. And that's going to be her 3rd. So there's 3 players on this Amherst Falcons team who all have 3 fouls. Garcia, Davis back to the top key. Stingle. Garcia for 3. In and out. And they're going to call a foul on the floor here. And this one might be on Stingle, which would be her 4th. She is 1 foul away from being fouled out of this game. And there's 14-16 to go in this one. That is a huge foul. Amherst catching a break on that one. These refs are blowing the whistle like there's no tomorrow. And they're going to call a double dribble. I don't think there is going to be a tomorrow. After this one, how many times they've blown the whistle tonight. Garcia double covered in the zone defense of Amherst. Collar over to Garcia. Singler, the little floater shot off the glass, no good. The rebound though for Taylor, excuse me. Garcia shoots up a interesting looking shot. And Taylor, the feed over to Collar. She's on the ground. And now Scout Spadoni is on the ground. And the refs blow the whistle, and whatever happened did not sound good. We're going to go to a commercial break. We'll be right back here on Zaleski Sports.
Blanker Construction, the focus is on building something great. Find a personable experience that understands your needs, followed by a customized interior and exterior design. Our project managers, carpenters, and designers on site are hard at work with only one goal in mind: building you the home of your dreams. When you're ready to build your new forever home, look to Blanker Construction, your custom home builder serving all of central Wisconsin. Find your inspiration online at blankerco.com or stop in on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point. Build something great with Blanker Construction.
So, good news, Scout Spadoni, she's up and walking, but she walks directly to the locker room, so we'll try to get an update on her with you guys, but that might be a huge loss here for Amherst. She is their best player, and she's proven it this season, averaging 16.7 per game. And no shot going to be called here. There's going to be another foul, and that might be on Garcia. I thought it was on Garcia there. Foul's going to be on Collar. So it's a 2-point game. And Amherst, you just lost your best player. So you got to ask Trevitowski, what's he going to do with his team? And especially with Maves in foul trouble too, their second best player. A 5-second violation gets called. So Amherst dealing with a lot of adversity here in this game. And that's going to be, it looked like another turnover. Able to get the pass off. Singler over to Davis. Davis up with the right. No good. Another rebound there from Taylor. No good. The rebound for Singler. No good. And there's going to be a foul there on Taylor as Sarah Breed got the rebound finally. 3 offensive rebounds there for Shiocton. Amherst able to get a defensive board when they needed one. Spadoni has not came back from the locker room yet. 12 minutes, 40 seconds to go here in the first half, or the second half, excuse me. Jastrzomski in the paint, great pass. Pesky had a chance from the elbow, no good, and these two teams are fighting for the ball. That is Collar and Jastrzomski. Getting a little feisty over it, and that's going to be another foul on Jastrzomski. And Jastrzomski, that's her third. So 4 team fouls here from Amherst. Today's game is sponsored by Brett Favor. Brett Favor of Keller Williams Stevens Point grew up right here in Amherst. Whether you're buying or selling, when it comes to realty in Amherst, call the local resident Brett Favor of Keller Williams at 715-572-1174. That's 715-572-1174. And Sydney Schulist is now into the game for Amherst. 12-13 to go. 2-point game. Tight one here in Amherst. Schulist all over Garcia on defense. And Scout Spadoni is back out of the locker room, running back to her bench. So that could be a really good sign here for Amherst, as they could get their big player back. And they're going to call an offensive turnover here. And now Jastrzomski is running into the locker room of Amherst. Don't know what that could be. We'll have to keep you updated on that as well. Schulist over to Breed. The steal from Davis. She's playing an incredible second half. Off the glass, no good. Rebound for Pesky. She's got options. Sarah Breed over to Schulist. Schulist up over too far over the hoop. And scoring is tough to come by right now. Davis for 3. Oh, they call it a 2. They call it a 2. Her foot was on the line. 25s. And Brandon Trepetowski's going to call a timeout as we are tied with 11:31 to go here in the second half. We will be right back on Zaleski Sports. Back after that quick commercial break there, and Jastromski, she's running back onto the floor from the locker room. Not sure what it was. I can't tell if there's any difference. If she was wearing that knee brace before or not, but good news for Amherst as they get 2 players that they need back into the game. But our game is sponsored by Crystal Finishing Systems. Crystal Finishing Systems is a family-owned business now hiring for both their Weston and Mosinee locations, with openings in manufacturing, fabrication, management, customer service, and so much more. Join the Crystal Finishing team. Learn more at crystalfinishing.com. We're all tied up at 25. We got a good one for you, folks, here on Zaleski Sports. Scout Spadoni, leading scorer here for the Amherst Falcons. She's back into the game after her injury that they called with about 14 minutes left in the half. And Tatum Maves goes up with it, and she's fouled. She's going to take 2 shots at the free throw line.
Fouls on number 30, Alexis Garcia, her second team foul of the 4.
And as for Shiocton, Kendall Stingle, she's still out of this game because she has 4 fouls, and Coach Eric Schmidt doesn't want to take the chance for getting her 5th and final foul here with 11:07 to play. Maves makes the first. Her second. Swish. 27-25. Davis finding her way around. Ball gets tipped a little bit. Singler, Maves with the coverage. Spadoni covering Collar. The matchups on both of these ends pretty even. Garcia. Pass intercepted by Schulist. And Amherst is going to slow it down. Never mind, speed it up. Sarah Breed tries to shoot the 3, and the rejection from Singler. My goodness. Cheyenne Singler with a big block as Breed took way too long to decipher that shot. Rebound for Davis. Breed once again. She's driving up with the left and the and one. Sarah Breed with a big basket. Shake and bake on that one. Shake and bake it off the glass for Sarah Breed. Free throw leaves it short. 29-25. 10:05 to go. Getting close to the halfway mark in the second half. Taylor over to Garcia. Taylor throws a circus shot. Up the pass over and an and one for Kylie Dorn. So after Breed answers with an and one chance, Dorn has a chance with an and one. And Haley Pesky, that was her 4th foul of the game. Breed coming out of the game, Pesky coming out of the game, Davis back into the game, and Furcus into the game for Amherst. The dogs are barking here in Amherst. Dorn just misses that one. Stays a 2-point game. Possession arrow with the Falcons, so if there's a jump ball, it will stay with them. Furkes over to Spadoni. Looks like Spadoni got her leg taped up, so she might have had like some leg tightness or a cramp or just something to keep her leg loose. That's what it looks like out on the floor. Davis over to Schuist. Furkes was wide open for three, and they just didn't see her. Now they see her. Quick pass off. Furkes thought about a three, and they're going to call a travel on that one. Questionable call there, but the refs have not been given up on travel calls or double dribbles or any type of violation for that matter. Halfway through the second half. Singler finds Davis. Davis for three. And the lead, not going to go. Maves with the rebound. Maves had a lot of paint in front of her. She could have taken that coast to coast. Presley Furkes tried to get around there, but defense from Singler, pretty good coverage for that matter. Spadoni covered by three Chiefs, and there's the jump ball. Gonna stay with Amherst. 8:25 to go. Both of these teams, they average around 40 points a game. Amherst averages 44 and Shiocton 42. Right now in the second half, Shiocton's only scored 10 and Amherst has only scored 6 to make it a 2-point game. So we could be seeing a big back and forth here in the second half. Some substitutions being made, and Kendall Stingle is still not back in this one for Shiocton, as she's been sitting out ever since the 15-minute mark here in the second half. Ball rolls out of bounds, gonna stay with Shiocton. Ritchie finds Singler on the outside. Ritchie wide open on the outside. Same for Davis. What a feed. And they're going to call a foul on Davis there, as that looked like Kylie Dorn fell to the floor again, so she's going to be shooting more free throws. They call it a 1-and-1. So Dorn has a chance to make it a 1-point game. Leaving it short. Furkes going after the ball, being very aggressive with it on Dorn as well. Good job from Furkes to get to the ball in time before Dorn could get it, and then force the foul on Dorn as well to make it her third of the game. Maves open on the outside. Maves for three. Got the three ball. Tatum Maves for three. That's a huge shot right there for Amherst. Try to carry momentum with you off of a three-point shot. She's the best three-point shooter on their team as well. And they're going to call another foul on her, I believe. That would be her fourth of the game.
Foul is on number 32, Scott Spadoni. That's his second.
They're actually calling on Spadoni here. So Maeve's a little lucky the foul was not called on her. Spadoni only has 2 fouls on her, but into the bonus once again. Dorn will be shooting the free throw. Student section barking. And that didn't even hit the rim. Hit the backboard, but no rim. So they're going to call a free throw violation on that, and Amherst will take over. 32-27, 7:30 to go. Schulist. Maves. Maves has the high end, setting the screen for her. Pass a little out of control. Furcus takes over though. Maves wanted the ball. And that ball is going to stay with Amherst as it goes off of Stingle, as Kendall Stingle is back into this game. So if I'm Amherst right now, I would try to draw a foul here on Stingle, no matter who is covering her or who is playing on her. Maves wanted to shoot another three, and she had an opportunity, but she would have had to have a quick release on it. Furcus. Maves. Stuck in the corner. Might want to call a timeout. No. And I was correct. Brandon Trebotowski did call a timeout. So we're going to keep it with you guys. This game is also sponsored by Community Insurance. Community Insurance is your independent agency able to shop and compare the best insurance options on your behalf to find the best combination of cost and coverage. If you're looking for a better insurance experience, you'll love doing business with Community Insurance. Also sponsored by Purple Mountain Solutions, your business's go-to for both public and private warehousing and product delivery. Whatever it is you're shipping, you know you can depend on Purple Mountain Solutions to get it there safely and efficiently. Getting out of the timeout here after Brandon Trebotowski, head coach of Amherst, called it. Both teams getting back onto the floor. 6:51 to play. 5-point game. 32-27. Schulist finding Maves in the corner. Back outside. Bring it up top to Breed. Breed finds Spadoni. Spadoni under the hoop. She's fouled. She's going to be taking 2 free throws. That might be on Stingle. She might be done. And Kendall Stingle is fouled out of this game, and that is a huge one for Shiocton as they're going to lose her. Tough way to go out of the game if you're Kendall Stingle, but Scout Spadoni absolutely knew what she had to do. She had to draw the foul on Stingle as the first one goes. And now at this point, you feel like all momentum is going to shift towards Amherst. But do not let the gas off, or the foot off of the gas pedal. Second one, no one even tried to get the rebound. Kind of just went away from it. Interesting decision. 33-27, 6:44 to go. Abigail Daniels playing the point. Garcia. And the travel is going to be called here on Ritchie as the travel whistles are back out. And Autumn Taylor and Claire Collar are coming into the game for Shiocton. As Cindy Ritchie comes out, same for Kylie Dorn. Coach Eric Schmidt trying to find the right lineup to try to take the lead from this team. Last lead Shiocton had was 4-0. Or technically it was 4-3 at one point. But that was their last lead of this game, and they have not found the lead ever since. Only one lead change, or technically 2 lead changes have been made from 0-0 and the 4-3. Furcus gets the first one to go. That's a big one from a 1-and-1. Furcus, the second one. Nothing but net for Presley. Daniels with the ball handles, dribbling behind the back a little bit. Schulist almost read that one, and that's going to go out of bounds. Singler couldn't handle it. Furcus playing outstanding defense. And Aaliyah Reese is coming into the game now. as Cheyenne Singler comes out of the game. Maves, little crossover action. Finding Maves on the outside. I thought she was going to take the three. Amherst had a play drawn. Maves tried to go up with the left. Left it short. It's going to stay 34-27. Doran going to check back in once the whistle blows again. Garcia taking it up. Making the J from the elbow. 5-point game. 5:23 to go. Schulist. Amherst going to take their sweet old time here. Spadoni wanted the ball off the mismatch there, but Furcus could not turn around in time to get there. So Jastrzomski comes in, and so does Pesky for Amherst, as Schulist and Furcus come out of the game. Dorn also comes into the game for Sydney Ritchie. Daniels over to Taylor. And that pass is going to go well out of bounds. Too far off. Miscommunication there between Taylor and Garcia. Today's game is also sponsored by Stone Innovations. It's the Winter Blitz sale at Stone Innovations. With the purchase of a new countertop, get a free installed stainless steel sink or 10% off tile, backsplash, and labor. Check out our discounts on flooring. This Winter Blitz offer is only at Stone Innovations. Scott Spadoni finding, what a great pass from Jastrzomski over to Pesky. Just a fantastically well done play to put Amherst back up by 7. That's a huge basket right there. Daniels finding Taylor inside. They're going to call a shooting foul. I don't know about that one, but the officials call it. So Autumn Taylor's going to be shooting 2. Spadoni's got 3 fouls in this one. Today's game is also sponsored by Daddios. Daddios On Point is the family-run and veteran-owned vehicle care facility providing old-fashioned auto care the way it used to be and the way that it should be. Bring your car to Daddios, conveniently located on Church Street in Stevens Point. 4:13 to go, 36-30. Brendan Retzloff, joined by partner and producer Katie Lecton. We're appreciating your company here with us tonight as we have a great game going on. 6-point game, and that's going to be a travel from Tatum Maves. Took the steps before the pass. Costly turnovers. Can't be doing that right now. Got to take care of the basketball. It's been the story all night long. Autumn Taylor over to Alexis Garcia. Singler getting the ball back. She lost the handle again. Maves with the spot-up defense, almost an over and back. And they're going to call a foul on Tatum Maves. That's going to be her 4th. So Cheyenne Singler is going to be shooting 1-1. Or never mind, that was the 10th foul, so double bonus for Shiocton. Singler missing off of the back iron. Staying at 36-30. And she just left that one extremely short. Rare sight to see there from Cheyenne Singler. Full court pressure and the turnover as Tatum Maves couldn't handle the ball. And Garcia putting it up. Circus shot, no good. Spadoni with a rebound. Tatum Maves needs to get the ball around. Spadoni finding Sarah Breed with a bullet pass and getting across half court is Amherst as they hold on to the ball. As the Amherst bench is on their feet and clapping for them. And that's going to be a foul there on Dorn. So Pesky is going to be shooting 1-1.
Fouls on 33, Connie Dorn, that's her fourth. Foul number 9, Pesky's got a 1-1.
Last week when I talked to Haley Pesky, she said she was proud of this team and the way that they could pass the ball over to their teammates, and especially just the teamwork overall and how they've been working on the turnovers throughout this season so far. Her first one, up and in. Jim is dead silent. That one rolls out. Spadoni with the rebound, and she's fouled. She's going to be shooting 2. What a big offensive rebound there from Scout. 3:13 to go. The first one is good from Spadoni. She went 3 for 5 in the first half with the free throws. She makes her first. And the second one just rimming off the back iron. Not gonna go. 8-point game, about 3 minutes to play. Shiocton's got to dress them up. For 3, Garcia, no good. Taylor with the rebound. She goes up. Shot's not going to count. Foul's going to be on the floor. As the foul is going to be on Maves, and I think she's fouled out.
Fouls on 22, Tatum Maves, that is number 5.
And Tatum Maves is done. So Schulis is going to come into the game for Tatum. So Maves' night is done as she played a pretty good game overall. 5 points from Tatum Maves tonight. A few assists. First free throw missed by Taylor. That's a pretty big one. She probably gets the award for most fly-looking shoes tonight. And Spadoni looking to pass it. Schulis getting over the line. And that one's going to go off of Collar. Collar doesn't think that she touched it. Ball's going to stay with Amherst here. 2:49 to go. Spadoni for 3. That would have been a spadoosh. I was hoping to yell for a Spadoni spadoosh, but that wasn't it. Garcia. That ball's going to get kicked out of bounds by Jastromski. Ball is going to stay with Shiocton. The Chiefs got to come up with some plays here quickly before they run out of time. But in basketball, it's a game of runs. Jastromski with great defense, almost making an incredible play. So Garcia to pass it in again. Daniels gonna draw up an offensive play here. Inside Singler. Amherst wanted to travel. Singler fighting for her life, getting out of that defense of Spadoni and Schulist. So Singler is going to be shooting 2. And today's game is sponsored by Whitetail Properties. For the best in recreational or hunting properties in Wisconsin, call Brian Roosh with Whitetail Properties. Just share your goals, and Brian can tell you where and how to make it a reality. 715-213-4468. That is 715-213-4468. Singler misses the first, but she converts on the second. Schulist gets fouled by Singler. So she's going to be shooting 2 at the line. And we might have a long 2 minutes and 15 seconds the way the refs have been blowing the whistle tonight. Six-point game. Only 2-possession game. 2:15 to go. Schulist with the first. Off the front iron and gets the roll. Make it a 7-point game. Switch goes number 2. All about consistency when it comes to free throw shooting. Muscle memory is key. She had it there. Alexis Garcia. Amherst wanted to travel, but Garcia gets fouled by Breed. And believe it or not, that's Sarah Breed's first foul of this game. Out of all the fouls that have been called. Garcia, nothing but net. Seven-point game. Got the second to go. 34-40. Scary pass there from Jastrzomski. Scout Spadoni overthrows it and stole it by Sarah Breed. What a read. She is playing a great game tonight. Up and over Pesky. The foul is going to be called on Taylor, and she can't believe it. So Haley Pesky is going to be shooting 2 at the line. Sarah Breed is playing a great game coming off of the bench. Haley Pesky converts on her first free throw. Back to a 7-point game. 1:43 to play. Second one rims out. Singler to Taylor. Taylor finding Garcia. Garcia, she's a 3-point shooter, but she throws it up like Curry. Not going to go in. Jastrzomski. Lots of circus shots we have seen. And Sarah Breed was kind of limping a little bit. She looks okay now, but she is staying pretty stationary. Falls over. Singler making sure she's okay. Good sportsmanship there. That's what we like to see. And Singler's got 4 fouls. Breed's back at the line again. First half, she went 4 for 4 on her free throws. She's going to keep it up. 100% from the line tonight. Eight-point game. Nothing but net. Staying 100% from the line. She is the person you want at the free throw line. She's had such a big game coming off the bench. And a timeout is going to be taken by Eric Schmidt as both teams are going to talk it over. But Amherst is now up by 9 with 1 minute 7 seconds left to go. We're going to keep it here with you guys. Possession arrow is with Shiocton right now. So that's something to keep in mind. but both teams are in the double bonus. Both teams have played very aggressive games tonight. And we just like to thank our game day sponsors: Tomorrow River, BP, 3K Custom, JG Plumbing, HO Wolding, Amherst Telephone, Amherst Spiritware, Fleming's Cafe, OK Hardware, Amherst Family Foods, and Younger's Holly Funeral. So we like to thank our game day sponsors for that. And don't miss my interview with Coach Trebetowski at the end of this one. And if the Falcons hang on to win, one of the players will also be interviewed. Ask a few questions about how they think they did tonight and what's there to look forward to in the upcoming games for Amherst. Their upcoming schedule, their next game is on Tuesday the 13th at Bonduelle, and then they play Friday the 16th at Iowa Scandinavia. That one's going to be here on Zaleski Sports, so we'll have the coverage for you guys on the 16th. Garcia passed it inside to Dorn, and they're going to call a jump ball, so it's going to stay with Shiocton. So Amherst looking to go 2-0 here in the Central Wisconsin Conference to begin the year. Garcia had a chance, had a look, missed it, so Daniels gets it back. They got under a minute to shoot the ball. Daniels throws it up. And Schuess with the rebound. They're going to call another jump ball. So Amherst is going to keep this one. And Spadoni, it looks like she got taped up a little more. So it's definitely something to do with her leg on that one. Probably going to keep it safe with that. Schulist ended up getting the ball hit, so she did have the opportunity to dribble again, but she gets fouled this time, and that might have been Singler with the foul, so she's going to be out of the game.
Checking in for Singler, number 23, Leah Reese.
So Cheyenne Singler, she's out of the game after playing a pretty good game from the bench tonight. And that's going to lead Sydney Schulist shooting at the line. A little low on the first one off the front iron. This Amherst team averages 44 points per game, and that's where they're at. Try to get above average right here. And they do. 45-34, 28 seconds to go. Amherst looks like they're going to take this one home. Garcia for three. No good. Pesky gets hit in the face. No call. Pesky with the tough. She's taking a lot of hits in the face right there. And they're going to call a foul this time on Daniels. So Pesky is going to be shooting two. 12.8 seconds to go. First one, a little too strong. Haley getting support from the younger fans, and a bad pass in right there. And I think that's going to do it. 5 seconds to go, and they're still playing hard. My goodness. For the people who say basketball is not that aggressive of a sport these days, you're dead wrong. I mean, it used to be a lot more aggressive, like, especially back in the NBA times, like the Jordan era. And maybe even before that, like Larry Bird and Magic Johnson, when they had their big rivalry going on. Even in college. But 4.3 to go, 46-34. Jastrzomski converts the second one, make it 47-34. 3 seconds to go. 2 seconds, 1 second. That's going to do it. The 3 ball up, no good. And the Amherst Falcons take this one home. And the Amherst Falcons are now 4-2 overall. Don't miss my interview with head coach Trebatowski and one of the players of the game, likely to be Sarah Breed. And coming up next is the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get your cheese curds Nasonville Dairy in Marshfield, Curtis, or at nasonvilledairy.com.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, nasonvilledairy.com.
All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only in central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
Welcome back, everybody. Tonight, joined by head coach Trebtowski and player of the game, Sarah Breed. Coach, I'm going to begin with you. What did you tell your players tonight after a very hard-fought game?
Yeah, we just mentally got to be in the game the whole time. We can't lose focus. We got to keep striving and pushing, and we got to get rid of the moments where we become individuals instead of team presence. We were only good if you play as a team. So then we came back in the second half and decided to share the ball, and look what happens.
Yeah, you guys definitely made a great team effort tonight. You held Shiocton to only 34 points. Last week you held WIAA Fremont to 40. So defense is definitely a key thing. What's your goal going into the next game?
One game at a time. We got to win every game or win as many as we can, because you look to be conference champs first, but got to take one game at a time to get there.
That's a great mantra. 2-0 in Central Wisconsin Conference play. And with that, I'm going to talk to you now, Sarah. You had 10 points in this game. Key free throws you made. I believe you made every single one of them. So how does it feel?
It feels really good, especially to make the free throws, because, you know, not every game you're on, but felt good to make them.
What is it about this team that feels different from last year and compared to the others?
I think this team works really well together. I think in practice, in games, and outside of basketball, I think we really communicate. Sometimes we have trouble with that, but then, you know, coach gets on us and we end up pulling it together. But this team is really special.
That is awesome. I congratulate you guys on your win. I'm going to put you in the house now. So all you got to do, take this mic, say your name, and you're in the house.
Okay. Hello, my name's Sarah Breed, and I'm in the house.
Congratulations. All right, folks, that's going to do it for us here on Zaleski Sports. Brendan Retzloff, joined by producer and partner Katie Lecton. Appreciate all of you for tuning in tonight. Final score here in Amherst, 47-34. Amherst Falcons 2-0 in Central Wisconsin Conference play. We will see you guys next time. Have a good night, everybody.